Hello, this is Dr. Linda Martinez-Louie. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, and I specialize in the narcissistic personality. I want to speak with you about take back your true identity from your narcissistic father. Narcissists cast dark shadows over our lives, especially when we're very young. Deep inside, instinctively, we know that we must survive. Many of us go along not only to get along, but to stay psychologically vibrant. Some young children in highly disturbed narcissistic families become hyper-vigilant, always surveying their environments for danger, threats, visceral feelings of being completely unsafe. Other children are less aware of the dynamics in the family on a conscious level. They distract themselves with activity, telling themselves that everything is all right. In our earliest years, our minds normalize what we're experiencing. It is the rare person who, as a small child, knew there was something fundamentally wrong, unjust, and highly disturbing about one or both of our parents. Narcissistic fathers cannot parent. They are emotionally unavailable to their children. They go through the motions of interacting with them. They may give greater attention to a child whom they perceive will become a star, a standout in the family. This is another narcissistic supply for the father. He doesn't care about the individuality of this son or daughter. He sees potential in them that can be nurtured and eventually will reflect his greatness. The kids who don't make the cut, the ones that are less attractive, maybe they're highly sensitive, not socially as skilled, are set aside for neglect and constant ridicule. To the narcissistic father, you're either his possession or you don't exist. This man constantly appraises the value of his children to him. He sets unapproachable goals. Everyone must be at the top of the class or else. Narcissistic fathers are like 2-year-olds in tantrum mode. They want what they want now, and they know exactly what to do at any given moment. They are domineering, cruel, impossible. There is an accumulation of truth about your narcissistic father. Some of his children recognize early that they're being used to prop up their father's ego supplies and his grandiose self-vision. Others identify with the father and spend their days as his living servants. Those who wake up to the truth about the father, the narcissistic father, know that he is a merciless, despotic narcissist and sever this toxic relationship and begin the healing process, the restoration and transformation of your true, authentic, original self. There are many avenues to healing. It can begin in the way that works best for you, with self-care. Growing up with a narcissistic father who was very dominating, demanding, you didn't have a lot of time to think about your own needs. Take the time now. The rest, the sleep, time with nature. Pay attention to what you're feeling and honor your feelings. Expressive writing is very valuable in our connection with our deeper self. The unconscious inside of us, the intuition, creative expression is always there with you. You can pick up a pen and just let it float over the paper, and you will be wonderfully surprised at what you see on the page. Unedited, without judgment, spontaneous. And ask yourself, what can make me feel comfortable right now? Do I need to lie down? Do I need to listen to some beautiful music? Is it a good idea for me to just go quietly into some reverie? Do I want to look at a beautiful page in a book, the print of a painting? Whatever it is, give yourself the time and space to do this. Move at your own pace, no one else's. As a child of a narcissistic father, you were probably constantly rushed from place to place, demands being made. Now you go at your own rhythm and tempo. Each person has his or her own tempo, his or her own movement style. Get to learn what that is for you and appreciate the beauty of it. I wish you'd continued healing and restoration. Please subscribe to the Narcissist in Your Life podcast. Click on the first link beneath the show notes for my books on Amazon. Click the second link beneath the show notes for the Mental Health News Radio Network. This is a global network of shows by podcasters that encompasses every facet of mental health. I am deeply honored that my show, The Narcissist in Your Life podcast, is on this great network. Let your light shine. Pay close attention to your intuition. It always tells you the truth. And remember to appreciate yourself each day.